Hello and welcome to EGW Writings Tech Tips. I'm your host, Darryl Thompson. Thank you for joining us today in another of our series on learning how to use the new EGW Writings 2 app for Android. Now today what I'm going to do is one of my favorite parts of the app, and I'm going to show you how to use the audiobooks. Now, audiobooks is built into the app in multiple languages. We have hundreds of audiobooks across the whole app, actually more than 500 audiobooks, in fact, in 13 different languages. In English, for example, we have like about 170 audiobooks, I believe, and in that we have most of all of her writings. We have all of her devotionals, we have her biographies, we have the modern English, and we have many other books in there that are important for you to be able to listen to. Many of you live in a very busy life and you're not able to spend the time to sit down and read. But if you're getting ready in the morning, or you're cooking, or you're driving to work, listening to the ellenwhite audiobooks is one of my favorite things that you can do in doing those activities. Or maybe you want to go out and exercise and go for a walk. Put on a pair of headphones and listen to EGW Writings through the audiobooks as you're jogging. You could listen through all the testimonies or listen to the conflict series. It's all there. Now, to be able to use that, I'm going to give you a quick little demonstration on how to use the audiobooks and how you open them up. And you can see down here in audiobooks, when I tap on audiobooks, it lists all the languages that have audiobooks. And you can say, okay, English 235. Well, that means there are 235 books that we have audio for. Chinese, we have 14, Czech 3. And as you scroll down, we have 99 in Portuguese, 13 in Russian, 104 in Spanish. Now we're actually adding in more French audiobooks, more German audiobooks, more Italian audiobooks, in time more Korean audiobooks and Japanese audiobooks as well. And we're currently working on doing that at present. But let me open up the English audiobooks here, and it brings me to the menu. Now when I'm in the menu here, I can go and tap on a book that I want to listen to. So say The Great Controversy, so I tap on The Great Controversy, and it opens up here to the introduction. Now, a minute ago I showed you about if you want to download, you can tap on the download. I advise you not to download all unless you have a very large memory on your device, because most of these books will take around 1.5 to 2 gigabytes per audiobook to download. But you can download an individual file, so you can just click on download there and it will download for you. And let me just come back and close. If I want to listen to that, I just tap on that, and when I tap it, it will instantly start to play. And you can see it's playing down here because you can see that it's got 6 seconds, 7 seconds, and so forth. And at the end, it tells you the total length of the audiobook. If I want to jump to forward 10 seconds, I can just tap the forward 10 seconds. Or if I want to jump back 10 seconds, if I missed something that I was listening to, I can just tap back and it will come back again. If I want to pause the audiobook, I just tap there and it pauses the audiobook. If I want to navigate to the next chapter, once it's playing, I can tap on next, and then you can see it moves here to the next chapter. I need to wait until it starts playing before you could jump through to the following chapter. Okay, we'll just hit pause there. Now, if I'm listening to the audiobook, let's say, for example, I start here at chapter 4, The Waldenses, and I tap that and it starts to play, and I want to read along, just tap chapter 4 again. It opens up within the reader, and I can go ahead and read along with it. So I can just move and scroll. If I want to pause, I can tap pause. And if I want to get back into the player, I just long click here and it opens up the player here where I can jump forward and back. I can just swipe down and back to play again, and it will start to play, and I can go through and read. Want to stop, just hit the pause. If I want to close out the little popover, I can hit that and it's closed. So that's a quick little navigation on the audiobook. And if I want to come back and hit the audiobook again and pause and come back, what I do is I tap here, tap the header, and here I am right there on the player. And I can come back and tap the player. Now I can get back all the way out to the main menu of the audiobooks, come back into audiobooks, and here it is here. I can get back into what I was playing before if I so desire. Now, the good thing is when I'm logged in, and let's say, for example, I'm on chapter 1, and I am mostly through chapter 1. I'm 40 minutes into the chapter. I pause that. And because I got a phone call, it will automatically pause. You can listen to it in the car if you're driving, because you can hook it up with your Bluetooth audio, or you can hook it up with your earbuds if you want to listen to it while you're jogging or working around the house. It's great. Audiobooks are fantastic for doing that. But if I finish what I'm doing and I need to start doing something else, and you say, well, how am I going to pick up from where I left off the next day? Well, that's the advantage in here of coming back in to the audiobooks listening history. So let me just backtrack here, and you've got listening history. So if I tap on listening history, you can see the last book that I was listening to here, and you can see it tells me the time right there, 40 minutes and 53 seconds. That's exactly where I was up to. So all I need to do is I tap on the play, and it will pick up exactly from that section in the chapter where I was last listening to. If you want to just jump back 10 seconds just to make, or 20 seconds, you just hit that a couple of times, and then you can sort of jog your memory where you were last listening to and left off. So that's essentially the audiobooks and listening books for the listening history. Okay. Now, something else that is very useful if I'm going to be wanting to use this app, say offline, and I spoke about being able to download the audiobooks, you can also download, when you come into all collections, you can see here that I got 120 of 120, and I've downloaded everything into the app. Now you can see here I have yet to download like the manuscript releases or the miscellaneous collections. Maybe I want to download the miscellaneous collections for offline use. So I can just tap here, tap the download arrow, and I can just tap download all, and you can see that they are downloading. It says loading now, and away it goes in the download manager. Now if I close that out and it's going to download, then index it for my device. If I want to come back and see where I'm up to, I can tap the side menu, I can click on download manager, and here it is. It's gone into the books, the next section in the books. Now if I want to see if I've downloaded anything else, see how in the books I can tap there and I can select audiobooks, and you can see if I come over to downloaded, these are where I can go ahead and delete, once I've downloaded to save storage, my audiobooks. I can just tap on the delete, remove, and then delete, remove, and there they are. I've removed the large 2 meg files that I had downloaded on the audiobooks. I can do the same if I've come down and downloaded any ebooks. I haven't downloaded any there, but this is how you switch between what you've downloaded. So I can go and delete all in one go there if I wish. Say I want to come and I'll click on Adventist Home, and I click on Adventist Home, and when I click on that, I can delete it from this device or I can delete it from the cloud. Deleting it from the cloud means it will remove it from all other devices as well. If I delete it from this device, it will show up in the cloud, but not on this device anymore. So I'm going to go and delete EGW Cloud, okay, and now it's gone from everywhere. And if I come back into Home, go to All Collections, go to Books, it now said 119 of 120, and you can see how Adventist Home is not downloaded. If I just want to download that individual book, you can just click on the little cloud icon there, it will spin around and it will download that book. So that's basically how I delete the books, download the books, and check that the books are downloaded for offline use. And that means that if you don't have a data connection or a cell connection, you can continue to use this app. So as we just learned in the audiobooks, they can be used to fit into your busy life and your busy schedule. If you want to listen to, say, Desire of Ages while you're working, you can have it playing in the background. Or maybe you're driving to work. Or maybe you're cooking dinner. Or maybe you're having breakfast. Or maybe you're getting ready in the morning. You can have the audiobook playing in the background. And then if you want to stop and pick up and read, you can also tap, as we showed you, in the table of contents and read along while listening. And that's something that I really like to do, because when you read and listen at the same time, coming in through the two senses, it actually helps you to understand more what you've been reading and listening to. So just remember, as you use EGW Writings daily, it can become part of your spiritual life and your spiritual journey with God. And audiobooks is one of the ways in which you can use to do and help that. I'm Daryl Thompson. Have a nice day for now.